Okay, you guys, good morning, good morning. It's Thursday morning. Y'all know these floor contractors are supposed to come out here today and they didn't, and really screwing me up, man, because we've been planning this for a week. Ever since, you know, I don't know, Friday, Saturday, we've been planning on doing it late this week, you know, and then on Monday or Sunday, Monday, he said Thursday. So I put all my eggs in the Thursday basket, if you will, and, you know, now, you know, and then he calls me yesterday and says he can't make it till Friday. You know, on something like this, you know, I mean, if they were pouring the concrete, it'd be different, or even building the building would be different. But something like this, where I have to move everything out of the building and have everything out in the weather that I've got in the building, you know, what I don't put, you know, of course, all the valuable stuff is inside the shipping container. But I don't know, man. Yeah. Number one thing I'm going to go do, I'm going to get a new tire, man, for this trailer. That's one. It just screws me up, man. You know, it just screws me all up, man, because today I had told Francisco he could have the day off because he got to go take care of the emissions on his car. And so, you know, it just screws everything up. So now tomorrow, if they show up tomorrow, I got Francisco working, and we're working, and all the jobs that I had put off from today are going to be tomorrow. And then today I can't do all that stuff because I don't have no help, because I got Zach. See what I'm saying? I got Zach over there on the Mulch shop. Francisco's off work. So I'm going to try to do a few of them. I'm going to do some of the more sketchy stuff. We got one over here where y'all saw me cutting that great big, that tall stuff last week, and we couldn't get it all. I'm going to try to take a mower over there today, and I'm going to try to see if I can get a little bit more of it, because she texted me and asked me, do you think we could cut the rest of the mosh pit, that's what she calls it, over there? And I'm like, okay, I'll try. But, you know, there's a good chance, a really good chance, that I'll get a mower stuck. So that's why I got two mowers with me. And I'm going to go ahead and call Zach and see about where they're at. They ain't been over there long, though. He probably didn't get over there till 9. And it's only 9:30. But I need them to get that stuff off the trailer. See, if I ain't really worried about, I mean, dude, you're all up in the road, man. What the hell? I really ain't worried about them primping and propping it. I'm just wanting to get it off the trailer. That's all I care about. They can do that when when I go get the other load or whatever. Okay, y'all. So y'all see this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any of it today. It ain't rained it ain't rained all week. But I'm gonna get on a mower, and I'm gonna try to see, but you know, I'm not gonna walk down there. I'm just gonna get on a mower and start trying to cut some of the very edge and kind of see.
The ground is really soft,
I didn't even
man.
make one pass, man. Y'all see it. So I'm gonna take the truck down there and pull it out. I'm scared to even, well, without having another person here that on the other mower, I don't want to try to pull it out with a mower, man, because the ground is super wet. I know my truck will pull it out really easy. I'll just pull straight down to it, hook to the hook on the front of the truck, and just it'll be real easy. Put it in 4-wheel drive and back out, but then I'm gonna load up and get out of here, because there ain't nothing I can do here, man. I'm gonna take a couple pictures and send to her and show her that, hey, this is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. So I got the second load, my mulch over there. and that'll be wrapping that job up here in the next I don't know, hour and a half or so. One thing that we got to do is we got to cut the grass too. But I got to pick up the trailer. I can't go over there with a trailer, you know. So, and that's that's the yard that we push mow, the front and the back. So, and I made a deal with Zach, you know, that what I paid him on the mulch, that included the lawn being cut too. So when I went over there to get the trailer, I should have took the push mower with me, but I didn't. And anyway, I need to go over there with an empty truck. No, I need to go over there without pulling a trailer, but I need to have the push mower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the push mower on the tail of this truck, you know, on the tailgate, and just strap it down. Now, the Commercial 30, Exmark Commercial 30, it weighs about 400 pounds. So another reason that I like having a Bobcat just around with forks. So we'll set it right up on here real quick, man. Not a big deal. Got the forks right there, the Bobcat's right there. I can't pick that mower up. I ain't even gonna try. It's super heavy, man. And we don't need the bag or nothing. So take it just like it is. And then we'll grab one of the weed eaters off the trailer here. I'll grab the weed eater out of the garage. I got Zach's weed eater in the garage. So, yeah. But like I was telling y'all last night, that dust, it's everywhere now, look. Everywhere. It's not good to blow it out, man. Now, if you got it right here at the mouth of the door, you can blow it from there. But blowing it from way back there, that shit, it's everywhere. I guarantee there's nothing that doesn't have dust all over it right now. So you two, look at y'all, the Zack Attack killing it over here. That looks good. That looks real good. Now Zach, you gonna be able to tell everybody is it harder to do it without the dump trailer or with it?
I don't like this.
I don't like that either. I hated doing that too.
Just straight up, I'll work with it.
I guarantee you having a dump trailer saves a couple of hours.
When it's tilted up like that, easy.
It saves a couple of hours of labor. I guarantee it over the course of a day. Over the course of a day.
Yeah.
So they ain't done yet, but it's all. You got to get all this cleaned up. Looking good, looking good. I'm stoked to get it done. Looking good, looking good. Oh yeah, yeah.
He said if he comes up here and starts just YouTubing and you're on it, you know, you don't care. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's all good.
Right?
Y'all doing good, man. Y'all got it all done.
Well, yeah, we're on. Go to the store.
We got there's plenty, but look, we got just enough.
Just perfect.
Just enough. Damn. So he was saying it was going to be 12 yards, and I said, dude, no way.
Well, I told him, I said, we probably just need another half of a trailer, that's it.
Yeah, whatever we got on the ground up there. I was thinking 12 yards, that's too much. This is looking good. But cutting the grass is easy.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be easy.
Once we get done with the mulch,
That's the easy part there. And I'll come over there. So y'all make sure y'all leave all the equipment right there, back there inside that back gate right there.
Okay. Yeah,
and then in the
me.
morning, I'll come over here and grab it. So I got a spray over here.
Okay.
See, I'll spray all this tomorrow after y'all get done. Looking good, looking good.
A long time though. I used to do grass.
I'm too old for this shit, man.
That's what he's telling me.
I'm too old for this.
You say he's too old for this?
No, you ain't gonna pull it.
I ain't gonna try to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all gonna have to do that a little bit of that by hand. All right, man, I'm gone. Okay, y'all, I ain't gonna be able to get no after footage. That's the best I can do, man, because I got to go. I got other stuff I want to do besides, you know, fool with the mulch the rest of the afternoon. So let me order me a sandwich. You know, yeah. Wait. Yeah, man, I'm stoked, man. They got it done. Like I said, you know, I really don't like doing the mulch stuff, but you know, if I got people that'll come to work and do right and you know, act like they got, you know, some sense, they can make good money. Zach made good money today. He made a lot more money today than what he would if I would have, you know, just brought friends. I mean, I could have done the same thing and not break bread. I could have done the same thing. So this is the job today. Drop y'all off over here. I'm gonna go cut some grass. I'll be back. You know, I could have done that. You know, and I would have made, well, I would have made a lot more money. So and that's why, you know, another reason why I get so upset when the guys don't act right. You know, you know, because I try to treat them good. I know what it's like to be that. It ain't been that damn long ago since I was doing that, and I'm not too good to do it now. But well, I ain't gonna do it. I mean, unless, you know, something happens where that's the only way I can make money. I'm gonna always provide, but I'm not gonna be doing no mulch personally. Not me. It's just how it is, man. I hate it. I hate doing mulch. Just too much labor involved. Some people like doing it, man. Nothing wrong with that, you know. But I made about $500 on that job, minus my fuel. Hell, the mulch only cost me not even $30 a yard. But yeah, that's, you know, he made about twice what he normally makes. So, you know, Zach did good over there. You know, put him in front of let him take some ownership. I told him if I got a complaint, we're going to deduct $50 off his pay because I paid him so good on that job. You gotta be, if you're gonna make good money, you gotta be responsible for when things go that way or that way. You know, you're gonna be responsible for that. If I'm gonna reach out and pay you top dollar, you know, then the benefits of paying top dollar is good as long as there ain't nothing go wrong. You mess something up or you don't do something and the customer calls me and complains and I have to go back over there, I'm charging. That's the deal I have with any jobs I have outside of what we do, you know, on the regular. I pay these guys good, man. You know, I take care of them because I'm grateful, and you know, I'm just grateful to have them out here and that they'll do this kind of work. And you know, can't be tight, can't be stingy. You gotta damn break bread. You know, so for days that's really hard for them and it's just regular pay, this kind of thing right here incentivizes them. You know, it makes it where, you know, damn, that's good money I made today, and he ain't got to work tomorrow. He's off tomorrow. That's good for me and good for the business. So he's gonna be wore out after being over there for 6 or 7 hours. And I know there's a lot of guys on YouTube that they work hard, man. I know how hard they work. Well, I used to do that all the time. It wasn't nothing. And I didn't have a dump trailer. I used to use the lawn trailer. You know? Crazy, man. Crazy. But they working for that money. And that's why I make sure I charge a lot, man. And I'm not even charging a lot compared to what some of you guys charge. Well, you got to kind of go on what, you know, around here, what it's going for you. There's no way I can get mulch at $30 a yard, $28 a yard, and then turn around and charge $180 a yard. There's no way I could do that. You ain't gonna get. I'm so glad we got it out of the way, man. Ray, you ain't really having to do nothing, man. You ain't doing riding around in the truck talking shit. Hey, what can I say? This is all work to me. What I'm doing right now, bringing the dump trailer back home, getting the dump trailer over there after hours yesterday, facilitating everything. That's where I'm gonna make my money, and that's what I say. There's a lot easier money than doing mulch. My easier money comes for just putting the job together. So, but Jess, she's working hard too, you know. So, and they got to finish the yard. They got to do the yard too, and that saves me from having to come over here tomorrow and do the yard. Now, I just told Zach to put the mower in the backyard. I'll stop by there in the morning and spray the back wooded area and pick the mower, the push mower up. And that's what I'm saying. There's easier ways to make money than doing mulch. I'm not going to do mulch, but I'll put it all together. And you got to have the resources to do that, and you got to have the customer's trust. I mean, isn't that what all business owners are anyway? What am I doing that the average Joe can't do? What am I doing here that Zach can't do? I ain't doing anything that Zach can't do. But I'm making more money because I have the trailer, I have the truck to haul the trailer, and I have the money to pay for the mulch up front, and I have the customer's trust. That's the only difference. What's the difference? I mean, so to me, this is work. This is all work. Now, some people work is not sitting in the truck, you know, talking shit on YouTube. But I'm just doing this in the course of what I'm doing to make money. You know, I mean, I'm doing this because, well, I got to be in the truck. I got to deliver the mulch. I got to go back and get the trailer. I got to support the team. So I'm getting paid to support the team. So I'm not doing anything that someone else can't do. The only thing that I have that is proprietary is the trust of the customer. I have that where nobody else does. You know, that's, you know, where the customer likes dealing with me. He knows that we're going to do as good a job as we can. He knows that we're going to do what we say and all that. That's what I bring to the table on a job like that. Now, when we're doing machine work, mowing, bobcat, or whatever, then I bring them. Well, I own the lawnmowers, but at the end of the day, none of that is worth nothing if the customer does not trust you, and you know, and the way you get the customer to trust you is being consistent over time, and that's what I am. I am consistent. If I ain't nothing, I might be an asshole. I might be all these things that a lot of guys like to tell me I am. But I'm consistent, and I keep my numbers friendly for the customers because I'm smart with my overhead, and that's what distinguishes me. But what do I have that's proprietary? Just the trust of the customer. That's all I got, man. You know, anybody can buy a dump trailer and a truck. I mean, it's true. What is the difference in me being the owner of the business, you know, and I'm talking about just in this scenario with the mulch job, me being the owner of the business, or somebody else, you know, doing the same thing, but not the owner of a business? Nothing. There's nothing stopping them, except for the fact that, well, they gotta, you know, they gotta have a dump trailer. Well, the guys that work for you gotta trust you too. You gotta kind of be, an asshole on every front. Not an asshole, but, well, you gotta be firm, the good and the bad. I'm hard on Zach when it's bad, but I'm good on Zach when it's good. I'm fair. That's what you got to be, I guess. Is the best thing. You got to be fair, and you got to be a realist too. Don't think you're gonna come out here, make bank money, and not be in tune with what really needs to happen. And you can't let employees or the customers determine that. You have to kind of know what you need to do, and you got to be firm with both. And that's what I am. And I'm not, you know, I've just learned this over time, and the customers have embraced it over time, and that's why I get good money. That's why I make more money than the guys that work for me, because I've been doing it a lot longer than them, and I have the customers, and I have the mowers, and I have the trailers, and I have the wherewithal to make it all pop. Get my dump trailer back home, put it back up in the cubby hole, and yeah, that's where we're at. But anybody could do what I do. They could. I mean, of course, you got to be disciplined. There's a lot of things you got to be, but anybody can be that, you know. I mean, how hard was it for me to put the mulch job together, get the mulch, take it over there, drop it? How hard is that? Well, if you ain't got no dump trailer, it's pretty hard. If you got to depend on the yard to bring you the mulch, well, that makes it a little more difficult. I don't want to do the mulch, but if I'm going to do it, we're going to be at peak performance. And having a dump trailer, I don't care what anybody says, having a dump trailer is by far the next best thing to having a dingo or something out there to move the mulch around. If you ain't got a dingo, a mulch trailer is a must to me to make good money and not drag the help. I could have went over there and I could have dropped 12 yards of mulch on the ground out there, and well, y'all make it happen. They would have been over there a lot longer. They would have worked a lot harder, but they would have made the same money. I want to pay them good, but I also want to put them in a position to make the most money in the minimal time. That's what it's all about to me. Whether I'm a part of the job, being hands-on, or I'm just kind of facilitating the job. But at the end of the day, if there's a problem over there, the customer's going to call me, and I'm going to have to address that. So I have to trust that the guys that work for me are going to do the job to specs like the customer has told me, and like they have done it for the last 6 or 7 years. But that's what you got to be, man. I mean, you got to be you just gotta it all goes back to, really, man, at the end of the day, man, it really all goes back to just being self-disciplined with your money. You can't have any of this stuff if you're not self-disciplined with your money. Not that I have a lot of stuff or a little bit of stuff, but it's all mine. And it ain't because somebody gave it to me, and it ain't because, of any other reason, but saving my money, working the jobs, adding a little bit to each job, and a little bit more of a piece of equipment to make the job a little quicker, a little more money, and build up. First of all, it's a lawn trailer, then it's a bigger lawn trailer, and then it's a dump trailer, and then it's the little lawnmowers, and then it's the big lawnmowers, and then it's the bigger lawnmowers, and then it's But you can't do any of that if you're not disciplined with your money. There's one guy on there on YouTube. I don't know if he has a channel or not. He might. I don't know the name of it. But Mike Andes did a piece on him last year where he's got all this debt. He has, he bought a $100,000 truck. See, that's not discipline with your money. See, that's ignorant. That's spending money you ain't got. Could the dude make money with the equipment that he's got financed? Probably so. But he better. I don't like to be in a spot where I have to take work that's not top work or doesn't pay top because I got to make the bills. I'm chasing the bills. I'm not going to ever do that, man. I'm way too disciplined for that. And you know he's paying interest on everything. Truck payment, I think, y'all don't quote me, but I think he said his truck payment was $1,700 a month. What? You's a damn fool if you got a truck payment $1,700 a month and you doing this kind of work. A truck. We're not talking about a freaking excavator or a bobcat or a chipper or any major piece of equipment. We're talking about just the truck. So yeah, and then he bought a $35,000 man lift, got it financed. I don't even think he has a skid steer. But there ain't no way that I'd have a $1,700 a month truck payment. Because what that does is that creates too much pressure for a guy like me anyway. I'm not built like that. I like nice shit, don't get me wrong, but a $1,700 a month truck payment is ignorant, if you ask me. That's just me. And that tells me that he didn't have no money down and probably don't have great credit either for the payment to be that high. You don't buy a truck like that unless you got a specific need for a truck like that. He could have bought a $40,000 F-250 and he'd been good. Does the same thing. His payment be $500 a month. But you don't buy a truck like that and, you know, no money down, and at least not me, man. I don't know, dude. You know, but if you got all that equipment financed, it's all good. That's great. As long as you can work it. See, I either two things are going to happen, and you know, hey, it can happen. It's just not my lane. Two things going to happen with dude. He's either going to make good money or go bankrupt. The bad thing about it is, since we know he doesn't have self-discipline with money, the more money he makes, the more, you know, the more equipment he's going to buy on finance. See, nothing wrong with financing a piece of equipment, but I'll be damned if I'm going to have $6,000 out a month going out on financed equipment. That's just me. I'm a small time chuck in a truck. What can I say? I don't know. But I ain't gonna do that. I want the long term. You know, that 450 truck that he got, it ain't gonna. I mean, it's gonna get old just like this truck. You don't need a 450 to do this kind of work. Why not save that money, put some money back? And he's got little kids and shit. Yeah. And he's got all that finance. He got to work on rainy days if he got to work. But if something ever happens where he you know has to downsize, he's gonna be in trouble. See, I built this business and you know, not knowing what I'm doing, but I built this business, but just based on common freaking sense, man. Common sense. I could go out right now and I could sign up and I could get, you know, a brand new excavator, a chipper, a new truck. I could sign my name up for all that. But I won't, because I know better. There's a fine balance, I guess I could say, you know. There's a fine balance between, you know, being stupid and taking calculated gambles. He ain't calculating anything. He just sees something and he buys it. Credit. There's a difference. Dude, this ain't no way I'll do that. I don't know how I got on that subject. It was kind of just going all off the deep end now. But I just got home and I'm fitting to go in here and make some phone calls about some more work, count my duckies, and get ready for tomorrow. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Sammy time, and it's Thursday. Kick back.